Be part of the Listening Radio every Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. to 12 midday for authentic conversations and sharing experiences on the brunch. For entertainment, join our Drive Time crew on Mondays for international and national sport updates. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays on The Drive with The Vibe for entertainment news and celebrity gossip. On Thursdays, entrepreneurship and mentoring. And to get you started for the weekend with top trending songs on the DJ's Vibe every Friday. All this from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy your Saturdays on the Fun Box from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. for laughter, relaxation, and family moments. And no, we do not forget the little ones. Bedtime stories at 8 p.m. We measure our success by how we wow our customers and listening audience. Stay tuned, for this is Radio Fry Fry on 97.1 FM.
It's a new year, and your favorite show is back again with a bang. Say hello to Radio Fry Fry's mid-morning show, The Brunch, from Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. till 12 midday on 97.1 FM, live on our Facebook page, Radio Fry Fry, and on our website, www.fryfry.live. Experience and enjoy authentic, thought-provoking conversations on every reality. Share your stories and let's debate over. It's a new year, and your favorite show is back again with a bang. Say hello to Radio Fry Fry's mid-morning show, The Brunch, from Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. till 12 midday on 97.1 FM, live on our Facebook page, Radio Fry Fry, and on our website, www.fryfry.live. Experience and enjoy authentic, thought-provoking conversations on every reality. Share your stories and let's debate over great music and so much more wherever you are. On The Brunch, we talk about everything, and I mean everything.
All right, fambo demona. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Kushe kabo seke kaingoma. I go say imperi. I want to welcome Una into this wonderful new month. If you're able to make come into the month of July, I want to congratulate you. Now, most people that start this year, we're not able to reach. You say they want for reach. A lot of people that don't start and they had hopes, they had dreams. Some might even right say, you know, inside the year of 2024, I do A, B, C, and D, and they not be able for make them. But to the glory of God, you don't able for come this far. This is something to thank God for. This is something to celebrate. So I'm celebrating your life today, and I'm also celebrating God. Say, don't take we come this far. We not go and do all we New Year resolution there for nothing. We don't come this far. We don't reach middle, and the God we don't count to middle go definitely may help we for done the second half of the year. And for me, we know, just in case you don't know, you're supposed to congratulate yourself. You're supposed to clap for yourself because yes, you have made it through the first half of the year. Just in case you're only tuning in now, the name of this show is The Brunch Show, and I am your host, Deslin Lawrence Chuku and Mecca Head the Second. Most people know me as Emoji Lawrence, but the simplest way for me come for all man for know me, just let's go with Lawrence Head. That's my name, Lawrence Head. And I'm your host for today. I'm so excited that we therefore can talk about something very wonderful throughout this month, like how we can usually do. We are not say what we can do. We can focus on one theme throughout the month. They talk about in different aspects. And for this month of July, guess what? This month of July, they go into a very, very, very complicated topic. So until we people they frown at, people they hardly even pay attention to inside salon because obviously, well, Africans, we don't believe in talking about our problems much. But something in the way we know for watch and just pass away by. So we say waiting, we they pay attention in this month of July to family issues, family business. Now one talk about family business. One for talk about all the issues that would happen inside us. Where you can't to between the mommy and the daddy. Where you can't to mommy and Pekin, daddy and Pekin, mommy, daddy and Pekin, mommy and daddy. uncle, auntie, granny, grandpa, all the different dynamics of family business and how to manage all the different relationships and all the challenges the way they come and outside the challenges that they come out and how to prepare yourself and what we don't they do wrong from generation to generation. There's so many things from what we talk about in this one great thing because for some reason for a very long time, as I say, Africans then just choose not for pay attention to things like this. When they make anything their subject of conversation, which we can try we best for doing for just brush them aside and pray about it and left them. But like you say, a problem that is spoken about is a problem half solved. So today they call up in the phone lines. Say to me when they talk about this now, we all they talk about this. And they open the phone line, so we all go before Rob Mott ban this matter. Going into the topic for today, we can't get on quickly. But firstly, maybe we just get like how we usually start. The verse of the day, because we can let for start with Papa God. Then from there, we go all the quote of the week. So I believe, say, if you are listening to us, it means say you for by now don't know say Radio Fry now one of the biggest network. Not say even we are the biggest radio network in Sierra Leone, and not to by Boku Talk, now by reality. We're the only radio station that can broadcast from Freetown to 10 districts and even all around Sierra Leone. By I was saying, God in blessing. So just in case you're out there and you're listening to me and you just want for make you conversation and you product and you program and you projects or whatsoever you want for promote be aired with we, feel free for which we after the show. I will tell you the number for call after the show, like how would they go. So going into the verse of the day and the quote of the week. The verse of the day actually they come out today from Genesis 3 verse 7 and says, and the eyes of them were both opened, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. This verse actually they come from the book of Genesis chapter 3, where it's true. Usai, the serpent become inside and it try for talk to Eve. It try for like how Eve been say the serpent beguiled me. After the serpent don't beguile away, don't eat the apple. What thing happen? Now we talk about so. It say what he said the mortal man the eye then be open and they can see they're naked. And after that, they what then do then sew fig leaf them together and make themselves apron and begin for cover themselves. But there is something that this is talking about where I want for me to understand. And also we quote of the week where they come out from Alex Haley, and it says, in every conceivable manner, the family is a link to our past and a bridge to our future. I'm going to say this one again. In every conceivable manner, the family is a link to our past and a bridge to our future. You know what I mean for conceive? You know what I mean for conceive? It means for take in. So when you see that, you try for think. In every way we turn over, any way we try for rationalize, any way we try for think about it, we try for bring all your thoughts together. The family basically they show you who say you come out and who say you there for good in life. So at the end of the day, you have to be very, very conscious about what your family becomes or what your family is, the reality of your family. And there's a reason why we use this quote as well. When you talk about family issues, most of the time, people and they talk about, hey, now so this person do me, now so my papa they talk to me, now so the mama they do this, now so this person they do that, now so all man they talk about who that in problem now, who that in problem, who that do it in, not do it. But you see, this quotation now literally just don't drive me back to who's the problem then they say, hey, the problem not to now it starts. There is actually a problem that was in the past where can stir up into becoming a future issue back. So when you see something happening in the present, it don't mean a problem there in the present. It means a problem be there in the past. We can even come out for big number tomorrow in the future. So instead of you pay attention, the vex by that person when they do bad for us, you think about what don't happen beyond, what don't happen before. We're gonna make it begin for behave. So inside the family, these are the first step into tackling family issues. But why make all of this important? Now, because today we get a very serious topic of conversation. Today we topic simply now where it all started. We want to understand that one day. Who say all this problem here start because they can't talk today now. Yes, they can talk about family issues. Yes, boku issues then they inside family. Yes, there are many aspects of how we get for break down and dissect one by one by one. But even at that, you get for ask yourself the first question, not waiting at the problem. Now, who side the problem come out? Because when it comes to family issues, get for no say the side where the problem come out in boku. They see if one man not see the side where the problem come out in boku. And correcting that statement, the best way to say it would be the issues them at the family them boku, not to decide where the problem come out. The issues them at the family them too boku. So at the end of the day, you can hardly able to trace the source. Say, okay, now yeah, so all this they come out. And most of the time we want for solve problem. If you continue for guy for pay attention to the symptoms, because they only they see in the present. Or let's say like in the present with the go before now the symptom of the actual issue we don't happy. If you're not able to go beyond the symptoms and try for go to the source and actually stop the problem from the root, you go find out say it will continue for go and go and go and become very serious issue for you and you people the way you like and love inside this world tomorrow bambai. So we want to go into Dande. We want to talk a little bit about Dande. Then of course we get an engagement question as usual. I believe say Dande we get for bring serious kuskas. But before we go to Dande, let's just talk a little bit around why it all started. So obviously, as I believe, say we will go through the verse of the day today. When I say come from Genesis 3, and in the book of Genesis 3, you go find out say there are many things that we Papa God been state and we help you foresee. You see, in the book of Genesis chapter 2, something happened will lead to Genesis chapter 3, and all come for camp preach. I just want to give you more the moral of the story and also come up from and all them things and this so you go before understand what they happen inside Genesis chapter 3. So what happened inside chapter 2 now that obviously, besides all the things that we Papa God been, I believe that the things that we Papa God be don't give Adam for do and this and that, he was able to also bring Adam his woman. For the first time, Adam be able to forget a helpmeet. And what I say, nothing, this wire, now the bone of my bone, this wire, now the flesh of my flesh. And he said, for this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife. You see, there's a reason why we start from here, because originally, the context of the word family, if you want to think about it from a man perspective, it starts from Adam and Eve. If you want to think about it from a very spiritual perspective, it goes other side where it starts. But I really don't believe that we need to talk about that one day too much. We'll pay more attention to the mortal man side. So it started with Adam and Eve, yeah? And of course, we see say Adam and Eve, they not be married for them. But God counts them together, like what do we call married today? Not to the married way they been get. Then like how normal say and God nine count them two together. They accept it done in Bam. And Bible say it say Adam know Eve and all things done. But with all of that the way happen inside chapter 2, you find out say there was literally no issue inside the family. Adam not been get issue with Eve. Eve not been get issue with Adam. In fact, Adam been trust Eve to the point that they left Eve no more. You go do anything you want to do. Come back whenever I feel for come. Gumbo not be there. Say, hey, you go there not treat. You take almost here. All that not be there. Eve be okay. Say Adam sometimes they go ask you not host no more. You go and do work no more. You don't need for day. All man be okay. Everything was okay until we get the serpent issue. And when we come to that serpent issue, then they can see say a lot of problems. Then there's as I say again, there's a reason why they try for broke this there so from here, because I believe say they go inside this conversation better one. You not go once for the come and the point finger say, hey, na John, na Tom, na Ari, one who that really. So we point your finger properly. So going inside the conversation, of course, you see say. We go inside chapter 3. The serpent try for confuse Eve. He talk to Ram. I forbid all you that we go say. He talk to Ram. Tell her say, hey, you say you know go eat their fruits there on a ultimately na you know even tell her say you know for eat and that. He say ultimately na you will be able for eat pan. He say well Papa God say we keep by all thing, but that one day no man will not for touch him. As you see talk and so. Now he say, why make he say you not for touch her? If he just say, well, he say the day we eat from her, we go die. He done. And then the talk end. And he say, na lie about. And we can see say, where he continue, he find out say, where he watch the tick after Satan don't talk to her. The tick all of a sudden look good for her for it. So that means say all this while where here Adam been get issue, nobody no come middle. You not be ever they see the tick like that until we good for it. You not be the think than they say. As you see other person come inside the mix, and they family issue then begin for steam for calm. But the truth is that is not really the start of the family issues. It just meant that was the first time where other person besides God enter inside Adam and Eve, their relationship. But even at that, everything was okay. The problem actually came after Eve say that apple they be okay, or that fruit, because we don't know if it's apple, but that fruit they be good for it. Hey, take him, he eats, they go to a man, say may we eat. I make we understand, say after that it they take place, after that sober, I go say that belful day up and done. Something happened where now we read today as we verse of the day. He say then yai there all too open, and then no say them be naked. If you read the continuation of this now Bible, you go find out say into the eye the no more open. It go beyond the fact say the eye open. After the eye open and then see say they're naked, other thing also follow. It say, I go read this one here so normal. It say, and they heard the voice of the Lord in the garden on that day, and Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord, from the presence of the Lord God amongst the tree of the garden. So this is showing us something. This was the first time mortal man consciously gravitates away from God. Why? Because mortal man choose for hide from God. Waiting this they show we. They show we truly outside the first issue then start. Question for ask. Who that bring man and woman together? Question 1. I believe say once I don't go through that it don't become very vividly clear. Say not to be mortal man, now being God na inca with woman to man. So if anything happen, who side man for go? Obviously, now to the one way joiner with the woman, not to be antique. And unfortunately, it not just left so. Waiting they eat from, now from the tree of waiting, good and evil. Waiting than they mean. It simply means say, from that moment they on, Adam and Eve been come to a place where they find themselves in conflict. Waiting na conflict. Conflict simply, I think say the best thing I go do, this way I will read him so it go come out directly from the horse's mouth so that everybody go understand them. The meaning of the word conflict. I know say some of you don't hear that talk conflict of interest, within a conflict of interest. So it's some very similar word then to conflict now. Difference in opinion. Other one will go to a certain extent could be disagreement. Another one could be discord. Where mean say we not agree. We not able to agree again like how we been agree before. So to a very a large extent, where you say somebody and somebody they in conflict, truly it not can really mean say they're not enemy. The only thing it mean now that this person in views and my views they're not the same again. So originally the term where Adam and Eve been just be joined by God and then they in that perfect love where Papa God been given. There was no conflict between them as in each other. There was no conflict between them and God. And there was no conflict between them and the earth. The moment where this issue here so come, we can say, well, may we eat this thing. Now the conflict can at the world. Now the man perspective change from God in your own ultimate perspective we want for we. So you see, now make if you see that side will be the talk, but it's everything Eve in Adam the eye open. Waiting the eye be open to it means the eye be locked. No, it just simply means it's something then the way God not be want for exposed to them. Then go expose themselves to that thing there. Looking at this, it is show we a very lot, especially when we talk from this perspective of Papa and Mama side. I believe that I'm going to make it easiest for we all for understand. Where you they born you picking and you they mena. All thing they na the world, you know, say them they na the world. All thing in the world really not bad. It's just that thing then they will and they misuse na the world. And you go there and you just say them thing that people then they will use them for bad. People then they will use them for bad to the point that themselves don't begin feedback like they are bad people they now. You know what I don't want me picking them for be exposed to that. So what you go begin for do? You want begin for look at homes. You go out for begin for limit in movement. You go out for begin for talk to and small. They prepare for that world. They say, hey, not to all man at this world you for trust. Not to any stranger we come to you for talk to. Not to anybody else say so. Maybe you go you for follow or for believe. All them different things and they waiting that they mean it means say you a bad person. No, it just simply means say you they look out for waiting the safety of you picking. Where I believe saying that this very same perspective and the same points Papa God been team up where he choose for lock motaman yai from the tree of good or from the result of good and evil. And unfortunately, well, we were convinced. And the moment we begin for we actually allow ourselves to be convinced. The first thing we happen now that, as I say again, conflicts come between Eve and Papa God. Why? Because you see waiting Papa God not tell and say, okay. You see say waiting in the tree of good and evil, actually good. The fruit today they good for eat. Then in only eat them, a other person for eat them. They show you how much convinced it be of another perspective besides God in perspective. Now, the easiest way for broke this down is that if you don't disagree with the God will make you, if you say it's difficult for disagree with the man where God come with to you, or for disagree with the man where you come, where God bring you to, no. If the one will make you they disagree with him, then there's nothing that you will not disagree with. So at the end of the day, when you watch all this, you will find out say conflicts now begin to arise, not just between them and God, but also between them and themselves, them and the earth, and so much. And if you read through now Genesis 3, you go see outside there and the earth can get problem and all that one day. But that is not our conversation for today. Although then they also they affect very seriously families them. The fact say Motaman get a disagreement with the earth based on waiting Motaman be don't do na the garden. So when you watch that one day, you will find out say one of the thing the way Papa God been tell Adam say this ground no go yield increase to you again. So say na pass you sweat in pain in you sweat in sober labor. Now you go eat, but the way they gone for car with something to you, the way for be blessed by the earth. So you and the earth now from that moment they gonna begin forget conflict. As now God said, they say the woman they waiting, then go strain, then go through issues there and pain, even in childbirth. But some people they can say, hey, that childbirth day where God talk about actually limited to, the pain Papa God talk about actually only limited to childbirth. Unfortunately, that is not so true if you read from the actual direct translations. Them, of course, we know say. Well, I don't want to talk too much and sound too theological, but the truth is, Bible was not written in English; it was written in Greek, Aramaic, with Hebrew. So, when you want to understand some specific perspective of what in the Bible say, you get to go back to the translation, and then for me, you get the exact meaning. When they help you for say something, them not really they like how the English language transfer relate them. But now I don't broke all this. I don't make you see something them from the initial stages before self Adam and Eve born Cain and Abel. See, don't see say conflict we don't come first on side. And now from there now we begin see conflict. Hey, can't tell me big things so now. It is showing you that there is a place where there's a place where this whole family issues thing came from. And it did not come from the fact that the woman not like a man. It not come out from the fact that the man not like a woman. It not come out from the fact that a man not like themselves. It comes out from the result of the disobedience where Eve be encouraged Adam into. Where, well, at the end of the day, then two partake of. But long story short, with all of that one day, I want for Eve this strong bone na truth. With all of this, we don't talk so. And we all don't see how the family then they. We don't say today, if you talk about family business, you get for one worry about so many things them. You talk about papa them when they take care of them, picking them. You talk about mama them where they spend too much time in the office and not get time for men the picking and us. You talk about mama them where then they do all that one day, but the man not they day around. So like in frustration, and the men they picking because the man they either grab he left them or they not the host with them, but no, emotionally available, present in any way in the home. Sometimes even financially, sometimes they go see say well, he go present financially, but present emotionally, and so many different things. There you go see say they picking them, they go wayward to the point now that the parents are not even seem forget a clue as to how for come inside, who side for start, waiting for do, how for handle them, because then self they not been get possible be able for handle them. I will say indiscipline them the right way where they be they come up. So there is really hardly any example or premise where they go say they grab from say now so they men me and they can't make me picking. So arts that way they try for give picking training where say you may not take. You say and say but this it not be work for me. So the zeal self way every way they do and not just the day why because you not get assurance say this they work because it not be even work by you first in the first place. And unfortunately, we don't get so much of, I would say, a history. Hello.
Good radio, Fry.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
From? Oh, okay. So, by the way, just in case you never know, we don't open the phone lines them. You can call on the number 088-971-971. I'll be just one for showing the context and asking the question so that the owner will know about it. But the phone lines are open now. Hello?
Yes, good morning. Good morning. Me and Francis, yes, Soccer, the helicopter man.
Wow.
The man don't give you so much overview. And I want for just summarize from your own angle. But you don't already answered the problem, but let's summarize them from your own angle.
Okay.
The issue of conflict na an open clash we occur between the physical and the spiritual.
Okay.
And where God make we all know say we have two dimensions. We have physical and spiritual. So we get that clash.
Okay.
We now they call conflict.
Okay.
That's not the emergence of all types of family problems.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to relate now to the physical more.
Okay.
When the physical was affected by the with the spiritual being affected by the physical, that is Adam and Eve in the physical, went ahead to do what God had instructed them in the spiritual not to do. When they do them, then get corrupted. And from the beginning of Adam and Eve to the end of generations, to the end of humanity, that conflict still there, even though God provided with the solution when through Christ Jesus our Lord.
Yeah.
We find out, say, the parents in this dunya, most of them not don't reconcile with God yet. Okay. And so that problem still there in them. And because they are humans, then they exist on the face of this earth, and then they live with other people, then they continually reproduce in kind. So that enter inside the mommy and daddy business homes where we talk about family. But good people and they follow religion instead of God. And in the process, conflicts, they also exist between the very human being and in God.
Yes.
That is the very physical and the spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
Where God don't tell them one thing, religion, they tell them quite another thing.
Yes. And
then they make now, the parents themselves will get their religious perceptions, very religious orientations. Then they communicate this to them, picking them, and then for negligence of the responsibilities. God say, train up a child the way he or she grows, so that when he or she is old, he or she will depart from it.
Yes.
Now, many of them actually get the way of God for understand how them for train and picking them. Now, the bad parents, they train in bad picking, the bad way. So problems, they occur across the board.
Yes.
Mama.
You can call back, just say the call it on the Feel free for call on the number 088-971-971 and make your contribution. By the way, as I say again, the phone lines and door open. And we talk about the outside this outside this family issue as starts. Because we don't need the yeri, but a lot of different things. And I'll be trying to give a rundown also about some of the few things them and how everything. I will say, well, we think we don't look at, we don't know by now, so that we go left for ways to time the point finger at the wrong side. But there is actually an engagement question I'll be trying to go to where I not be reached to yet. And we that they call the helicopter man. I appreciate you for call back and continue with it because I'm beginning for learn from you and I'm really excited to learn more. I believe so just like how we can talk, this now an open conversation. We'll try our best for make sure say yes, we show you the premise of also the problems and day, but the solution to that problem day. We want for reach day together as a family. We want for reach day together as a nation. We want for reach day together as citizens of Sierra Leone. Because if we not handle them, trust me, I tell you, what we strain with, what we suffer with, we picking them, go come meet and inherit them. So few of the challenges them where I would say now results them, what they see inside the family when like a results of conflicts inside the family go be one, of course, you go see divorce now. Divorce now one of the things that we don't so common. It don't so common. In fact, now people are afraid for marriage because then they expect divorce more than a successful marriage. Then also, you go find out, say, communication issue is really, really rampant. But the thing is, you know that they can do, instead of I just mentioned there, they can show you the work of conflict inside and in there. You see divorce, at the end of the day, waiting now the work of conflict inside divorce. It is simply disagreement. Remember we talk about that in discord. Like you just get a different perspective than my own. To a certain extent, you go say, 100% agree with my opinion. It's not like you say, like my opinion, but you also now get the right to get your own opinion. You see? So this is the result of conflict. You see, divorce they come now simply because of disagreement, this unity. The fact that now the man they get one different opinion from the woman in opinion. You see where you watch what's be they happen between Adam, Eve, God, and the serpent. You go find out something. If you read from the beginning of Genesis chapter 2, you go see say that part where Eve tell the serpent, say God say the day we eat of this stick here, so you go surely die. It was not something that was told to Eve. It was something where Papa God talked only to Adam. But you see, Adam and Eve, before conflict come inside, they were of the same mind. So waiting, Papa God tell Adam, Adam pass on to Eve. And as much as Adam be old Papa God in word, and so Eve back being gladly the old Papa God in word. Until he can hear other word, we encourage him for get a different opinion. Why make I they bring this to you? If you watch divorce not mean say you don't meet up. If just in case you don't know any, you listen to me now. Ask no more. Just go around and ask a lot of people that we don't divorce. Ask them. You still like that person we divorce? At least 50% of them go say, I still genuinely like her, but I'm not for married again. I'm not for dinner or sweet time. Why? then get underlying issues, then we then too not able for bear and handle and come to an agreement and settle together. You dey find out say the woman go like the man, but then relationship not able for work because like no more not do way opinion there don't different way pass agreement not able for day. I like one thing where we I believe say any church you go you must hear again before the month's done. Can two work together? No, unless they agree. This is not something we don't hear over and over and over in a church, and that is showing you how important it was for God where he say make them not eat from the tree of good and evil. Not to say it been just one for like deprive them of something where you feel you go say, well, there is need for no after all God the shape or all the unnecessary comments out there in that light. It is also showing you that God be understand say the way mortal man able for do better thing in this world, the way mortal man able for go far according to how he make we. Now where we all get the same mind. So anything where they bring a different mind to any one of we, they sow discord. If they bring issue, and that issue they might happen the moment where we get the opportunity for able for see and benefit from good and evil. It means that we get the ability now for make sense of seeing them from we own personal sense rather from the one sense who will be the benefit from when that be Papa God in sense. So if you see before conflicts come, the only sense we must man begin at the way God get. So waiting God say na the name of Mataman sense been done. But Mataman not been for no any other thing besides what God be done teach we. But now Mataman know so many different things. We don't begin bring divorce. So you go see this man like a woman, this woman like a man. But you know, the man also gets a perspective of life way so different from the woman in perspective of life. Where if people like I say, even though they love themselves, that perspective they drive them farther and farther away because they never for agree per one thing. Then you go into something like communication. Samely, you look back, the man they talk to you. And you never for agree with them in communication. The woman they talk to the man never for agree with her in communication. Why? There is conflict. Why? The woman gets interest in something where you not get much interest in. Where they make now, for 100% agree with you. So una there in a place of conflict, even though una don't married. The woman like you, the woman love you, the woman really not go want for trade you for anything in the world. But it not go change the fact say in get in your own choice, in get in your own perspective, in get in your own opinion, in get what in himself they see, we might not be exactly what you they see, even though in no one for disagree with you, it they in a place where it no go just wholeheartedly agree with you simply because it means that it go get for put aside what in already they see and they believe for you. So now that nine conflicts they do. If we talk about any other thing when it comes to conflicts, now the same thing you go see. But also remember, the phone lines are not open, so you self can call and give your contribution. In this matter, the number for call now 088 971 971. And they call the number again.
Adam and Eve on one side was two party, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the third party, when Satan, of course, we all know in mission in John 10 verse. John 10:10, he said he cometh to kill, to steal, and to destroy.
Yeah.
So he started that at the Garden of Eden, and involvement creates problem. Within all, he don't highlight now factors that actually really contribute for scatter relationships, their marriages, their homes, them. But let me tell you this: that can happen between people. Then most of them get conflicts. They see eye to eye on issues. Then get variance in everything. It can make them in there together. Really, they're not part. But when the third party involvement come in and begin bring kongosa about what he see the woman go do or what he see the man go do and the man listen. Now, mostly they lead to family, them they scatter. They don't tell you, say, I see you man, I see you wife. Sometimes party or a friend. We no one foresee that relationship happen. Now that it they bring in.
Yeah. So with that, they
also of your relationship, proper management. You get for talk about communication and other things. Oh my God, credit they go now like speed. You get for talk about communication and other factors we don't highlight. They're not able to manage the relationship well. It can lead for marriages and for scatter. Actually, I want to stop here anyway.
Okay. I go encourage anybody we want for call, as I can usually say, save the number na your phone and call we via WhatsApp. Because most of the time, it's like waiting in the helicopter man they tell me, so I know go want to me. You get that very same testimony there. Just save the number na your phone and subscribe for data. You'll be able to talk and to express yourself unlimitedly. Whether you 2 million or 3 million, you go talk. If you want the old show self, it not take time, it's possible. So instead of you get that back and forth, so just do that there. The number again now 088 971 971. Save on your phone, call we via WhatsApp and make your contribution. You see, I like waiting the helicopter man they say just now, and they talk about the third party in own influence na the relationship them. And obviously talk about the facts, Adam and Eve, the only person that began middle first have been God. But the moment where the other party can, because the truth is really there was already a third party when I God. Now the fourth party now can bring issue. But Momo say yes, the third party since at that time that you use, how we can bring issue na the family. The truth is, we don't see another world boku term where somebody go can't talk to you about something and you choose not for believer, right? It happened to me, it happened to boku people that I know. I should say you have to talk to we so the helicopter man. Person go don't try for convince you or something you say no, I not agree. Or I not believe. Or even if not true, I know. It is actually a possibility. It's actually a possibility. The only thing now is the work of conflict really now forget you for agree with something way and different from waiting una actual agreement been feeble like for example, may you say you and your man be don't say nothing when we married, waiting with a born now 4 picking them and we born them for me born them 4 picking there and me self one for do me career. So what do they do? They born first the 2 as are married, so then after we don't mean there I get work. Then after that they inside the work now we born the second too. Then all of a sudden you go now off. Then the man don't agree because and you don't tell her and then instead we want. Then you go to office now you begin work as the woman and you can say I don't think they will go for born the other 2 again. Simply because now the work I don't busy, possible for my forecast and I also take care of picking again. That is a conflict. And 90% of the time, if you check, outside that mindset they come out, what can change your mind? Not to the fact, say, you and the man come to a place where una sense na the best decision. What can change your mind? Now, a different atmosphere was created by other people. Like, for example, the working environment. The working environment is not created by the responsibilities you have. It is created by the expectations of the people in that working environment. So at the end of the day, it is tell on your thought pattern and your decision making. So at the end of the day, it gets the tendency for shift your decisions them where you be don't intend for keep to or where you don't get an agreement with your partner in. So most say the devil will not come as a serpent in this situation. The devil will for come like a workplace. And also able for change your perspective. So at the end of the day, it's not really so much of a person that you are looking for. You are looking for anything that will bring any form of disagreement between you and your partner or you and the actual contract or agreement of something that you don't team up. So at the end of the day, some man can say, like I say, and but this na basic thing, na small thing, the man not for vex. But we don't hear about people that way break up and married way scatter because of toothpaste. The man say the toothpaste where you want quiz am for make the thing come out now from the middle. The woman say na rubbish. But the best way for quiz toothpaste where you want for user now from under. At the end of the day, then two na toothpaste they want use. They love themselves. They love themselves to the point they don't born, they don't marry. Obviously, not to say love, not they. 10 concept, they even come to the point where they talk to them, pastor, all things settle, they encourage themselves and everything. But then go back, that toothpaste issue still. He say, no, not so, not so. Very simple as that. As small as toothpaste. And then they end up divorced. So, what it make at the bring and to you this way. Now, for me, you understand, say, conflict, they able for come in various forms. So, you can grab number, you say communication. Or you can grab number, you say, the man leg for work now 2 months, so be day before. Or you can say, now the man is sleep now host better, or any not host better, or not get time for in family. All of them is dancing they vex for. If you check, it's because una don't communicate before una make una go into this thing. There was an agreement. There is something he showed you. There is something you liked, and you agree that if now this should give me for the rest of my life, I'm okay. Then all of a sudden that thing they change, and that change they now the man no more affect, or now the woman no more affect, and not affect you. So you see, you find out say in a situation in which conflicts they come them, even if the opinions them possible for work together, the fact say there is difference in it in any way, it shows you say there is a room and a possibility that conflict can arise because of that thing. Now I make nothing not too small for talk, but especially with the kind say married us. Nothing not too small for saying it's too we don't need for talk but in a basic. That's not too small because it's the littlest thing they able for come with very significant and erotic damages. Very, very scary damages that we married. We quite use erotic. That's a very, very wrong word for this one. Very, very serious damage to you bond your marriage life. So coming back from that, I want to remind you also, so the phone lines they're open and the number for call now 088-971-971. So that you have go for give you contribution. And they remind you again, please not call direct call. Save we number now.
I don't call you WhatsApp call. Now I just try for report. I don't know whether it is on or not. But they ring, you know they sick.
I believe say we go handle that. Just try one more time. Okay. So yeah, and also I have to bring to we say even though they use the story of Adam and Eve for talk about this issue now, outside the issue starts, I want you to also remember, say, yes, Adam and Eve, they represent man and woman, but at the same time, hello?
Yes, it's another good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Yeah. I don't know what's up now. You know, when I get sensitive things,
yeah.
Thank you for that, Andy.
Yes, sir. So, yes, sir, go ahead. I'm ready for land from you. Yes, sir. Feel free for go ahead, sir. Hello.
If he's still scatterback.
Hello.
Then he's back. The management of a family thick than how much people in it together for let them wed, let them marry.
Okay.
And most of the time, you see, like when you on an effect, continue for make so.
Mm-hmm. Hello. Hello. Unfortunately, it seems like the network is, well, it's wonderful. Obviously, we know that it's not again season, and during the rains, usually not so the networking in a salon, unfortunately. But like I say, at the end of the day, the direct call will make more sense. But anyway, I believe you can feel free to call directly, or if you know how to call directly, just also there's another way you can get a communication. Feel free for going to the YouTube page, and you can simply just drop your comments in the comment section below. So you can just go to YouTube and type Radio Fry Fry, and you click on the live feed. And of course, there's a portion there for you to drop your comments on the comment section, and definitely we go read them as we go along the program. I'm so sorry about this is not the season. That's how salon they will get in the season. They will get the right season. We don't used to right now. Anyway, so there's literally a lot more to say, if I should be honest. But since we don't already reach now, I feel like it's going to be the best way for us to just break down the first half of the program, and we go come back on the second half where we go open the phone lines again, and I go drop the engagement question. In fact, you know what I do? I drop the engagement question one time, so you got to think about that. So when we come, you go drop, you answers them, and make we learn from yourself. So the engagement question for today simply goes like this. It says, whose fault is it? All the family issue them, but we don't they get. Think bottom. From your own perspective, now the man them business pass mark, now the man them business pass mark, and the picky you don't too unruly now government because economy tough and issue day and all of that. And now sir, you go see the problem there. Feel free when you call back on the second half of the program. Maybe hear it from you. The number where you go call at that time is 08088 971 971. I call them again 088 971 971. But till that 10 day, stay tuned to Radio 55 97.1 FM.
Mama, you don't sew me clothes? Mama, you don't sew me clothes? Mama!
Yes.
What do you they do?
I don't sew the skirt no. I just need talk about now left.
What do you mean by not sew the skirt? Mama, service don't start and they keep us saying
Give me
that.
25 minutes, man. I just need talk no more. Wait.
Mama, I don't get time.
Wait, 25 minutes. Now I don't.
Lights don't go.
Okay, mommy, you know waiting lights don't go. So wait, I won't go quick up like this junction. I'm go buy headset to put on.
Mama,
Give me 30 minutes. Give me 30 minutes and they can't quick.
Answer agent on Sunday. But you not get free money.
I feel money.
Give me your meter number.
Boy,
You they pay me money back.
what do you mean? 00.
Don't let lights out affect your work. Use AfriMoney to buy top up for your EDSA meter. Dial *161 *2 *1 hash now and top up your EDSA meter anytime, any day.
Ah, mommy, the lights don't come. I feel money now magic, mommy. Mommy, you tough, mommy. You kind of there.
Mama, make look.
AfriMoney, quick and easy.
More and more people are using Rokel SIM Copper Plus in their everyday lives. Did you hear that? She just transferred money for her daughter's school fees. And this man just paid for some products. Ah, Mr. Abu, are you sending money to your wife again?
Yes, like Rokel SIM Copper.
Ah,
Yes, like having money in my pocket.
excellent.
Thank you.
He just bought some eggs. The world is digital, so keep up with the times. Have you got a payment to make? If so, just download Rokel SIM Copper Plus now. You can download. It's fast, safe, and reliable.
Michelle Group of Companies is reliable, competent, and trustworthy in providing quality service to its wide range of clientele. Through Mishcom, we provide premium internet service, secured data connectivity, VLAN and VOI over stats and fiber to mining industries, enterprises, hospitality industries, banks. We also provide fiber to home, point-to-point, and satellite backup for Freetown and provincial regions. Through our Michelle Security Agency, called MSA for short, we provide a wide range of services that brings safety, security to our clients. Our services include Staff Guard, which also includes access and control room, customer service security, roving, mobile control, and many more. For more information, visit our head office at number 10I Samuel Lewis Road, Freetown, or call +232 73 554 616 or 232 32 554 616. Michelle Group of Companies. We are the leaders.
Grammy Rock.
Mr. Sound beat.
Summer ends. Come over. Please come over. Come over. Please come over. Come over. I've been looking at the sky for a reply. Sending wishes to the stars I can deny. I don't know you anymore, yeah, I can't lie. Still wanna make you mine, would you be mine? But the question is, are you really worth it? Are you gonna love me? Are you really worth it? Are you gonna come over? Please come over. Baby, come over. Please come over. Hey. It was just a summer thing, but baby, come over. Cause the summer done doesn't mean you can't come over. We can talk it out, we can make a deal, come over. It was just a summer thing, but baby, come over. Cause the summer done doesn't mean you can't come over. We can talk it out, we can make a deal, come over. Are you gonna reply me? Are you gonna reply me? Reply me. Reply me. I've been looking at the sky for a reply. Sending wishes to the stars I can deny. I don't know you anymore, yeah, I can't lie. Still wanna make you mine, would you be mine? But the question is, are you really worth it? Are you gonna love me? Are you really worth it? Are you gonna come over? Please come over. Baby, come over. Please come over. Come over. Please come over. Just come over. Say, it was just a summer thing, but baby, come over. Cause the summer done doesn't mean you can't come over. We can talk it out, we can make a deal, come over. Aye, aye, aye. Are you gonna reply me? Are you gonna reply me? Reply me. Reply me. I just wanna know, yeah, I've been on the road, always on the phone. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. I just wanna let you know. Hey, reply me. Reply me. Reply me. Reply me. Just reply me. I just wanna know. Yeah, I've been on the road, always on the phone. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. I just wanna let you know. Come over. Please come over. Come over. Please come over. Just come over. Just come over. Hey, it was just a summer thing, but baby, come over. Cause the summer done doesn't mean you can't come over. Reply me. Reply me. Reply me. Just reply me. Reply me. Just reply me. Reply me. Summer ends. Are you gonna reply me? Are you gonna reply me? Reply me. Reply me.
Tony. You say, boy, I be said, I wanna come to your village. Where can I buy a ticket? When can I come and visit? Say, boy, I be said, I wanna come to your village. Where can I buy a ticket? When can I come and visit? I meet up one country picky. This city just camp for the weekend. That's it, how me and you can be friends. This it, well, really, that depends. You know, say, don't say, I and do Saturday far away. If you want speak, pass you follow me. You say, upline, down, so balag me. I say, this how you call some, you know, sabi. Me body then step, no one they go deep. But since now me once, then I must spend way. I say, I they come and I won't believe. say you call so me no sabi. People didn't step no one they go there. Since now me once then I must spend way. I say I dey come and I want to second boy I be said. I wanna come to your village. Where can I buy a ticket? Where can I come and visit? Second boy I be said. I wanna come to your village. Where can I buy a ticket? Where can I come and visit? Who's sigh anyone now? Fine girls make a guy go out of town. And when I come around, I tubaku toku. One man, I am a tank cool. Yes, if you no sweat, say it'll work out. If it ain't a knockout, go another round. If you say it once more, me man, I forget. Even if you back there, I say never be a. I no go left and gear. When you see I can be a, boom can be a. I knock one beer, now you man want see ya. They know what's fine and they don't make it here. Yeah, you sabi now, know the drill. Wake up an appetite and should be cooking you a meal. Cassava bread, frying gravy. Say make I eat, I go need energy. Second boy I be said, I wanna come to your village. Where can I buy a ticket? Where can I come and visit? Second boy I be said, I wanna come to your village. Where can I buy a ticket? Where can I come and visit? They make a one land so. They make a one land shop bro. They make a one land lip. They make a one land logo. They make a one land they make a one land corner. They make a one land bandika. Bula. Second boy I be said, I wanna come to your village. Where can I buy a ticket? Where can I come and visit? Second boy I be said, I wanna come to your village. Where can I buy a ticket? Where can I come and visit? Second, you already come to your village. Second one. Where can I come and visit?
Lord, I watched you defy the grave, rose again on the third day, broke gravity, went up to the heavenlies. And I watched you tear the walls, the huge walls called Jericho walls, as they felt like an Iroquois tree. It was you who broke Paul and Silas out of Philistine jail when they sang praises to your holy name. Still young, we have our own testimony. 11 years of civil war challenged by plagues and virus, yet you brought us out of them stronger. Lord, you're a wonder. Lord, you're a wonder. And right now I see you breaking the nations free. Lord, right now I see you changing the story. Make the breeze to blow free for that me no side to go. You make the sun shine by day, make the moon shine by night. Make the breeze to blow free for that me no side to go. Side come out. Everything you do, the life of the lead, the air of the breeze.
year, and your favorite show is back again with a bang. Say hello to Radio Fry's mid-morning show, The Brunch, from Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. till 12 midday on 97.1 FM, live on our Facebook page, Radio Fry, and on our website, www.fryfry.live. Experience and enjoy authentic, thought-provoking conversations on every reality. Share your stories and let's debate over great music and so much more wherever you are. On The Brunch, we talk about everything, and I mean everything.
Eminence Music.
Sin-stained robes, oh my guilty soul. Grace had washed me clean, brought me safe to shore. My body gave in and I felt insecure, blinded by guilt. Oh, the enemy drew me close, but mercy saved the day and reminded me of who I am, a child of the King. So I'm coming back to God, who sits on the throne. His grace I've come to seek. I'm coming back, I'm coming back, I'm coming back to God, who sits on the throne. My praise I've come to give. I'm coming back, I'm coming back to God. Back to God. To fall at His feet, where I know His arms are wide open. Wide open. To seek His face, where I know I am free. I am free. Oh, at the cross, at mercy's feet, there I'd rather be. To be cleansed and redeemed, to be saved by Him, to stand before Him, to say to Him, here I come, my King. Yeah. I'm coming back to God, who sits in the throne. His grace have come to seek, yeah. So I'm coming back, I'm coming back, yeah. Who sits
Let's go.
It's Cammy, baby.
Oh, Lord of mercy. You already know, man. I go by the name M. Let's go. I-C. Feel loving, now give me loving, oh, I'm dying. If you give me love, I'll treat you right. Feel loving now when you do, I feel alright. If you give me love, I'll treat you right. You are my sugar, baby, number one, yeah. Girl, I love you, I just want to let you know. You are my honey, baby, number one, yeah. Girl, I want you, I just want to let you know. No, 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 no. Philo, my Philomena. You know anything I mean now. Philo, my Philomena. You know anything I mean now. See, I'm a lovey baby girl. I'm not like your ex. Go be a good.
It's a new year, and your favorite show is back again with a bang. Say hello to Radio Fry's mid-morning show, The Brunch, from Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. till 12 midday on 97.1 FM, live on our Facebook page, Radio Fry, and on our website, www.fryfry.live. Experience and enjoy authentic, thought-provoking conversations on every reality. Share your stories and let's debate over great music and so much more wherever you are. On The Brunch, we talk about everything, and I mean everything.
Hello, Fambledom, and welcome once again. Kushe, Kabo. I'll for make you say this now a very new month, by the way. This is the 1st of July, so again, I'm going to say congratulations. Welcome into the second half of 2024. Me, your name, of course, now Lawrence Head. I am the host for the brunch show brought to you courtesy of Friday Fry 97.1 FM. We always deny us on Monday to Friday and on every week. They talk about very important real life topic that we believe say everybody in our salon for the kind side engage and also benefit from, because I believe say at the end of the day that thing where you're not facing or facing you tomorrow. And it's how we best for ensure so we prepare you, just like we one part we guessed last week. They talk about it, say it's very important for make instead of information shock you tomorrow and destroy you, make you arm yourself with the information when necessary. So by the time it's in the car, you don't already prepare ahead and know how to handle them before they happen, which is one of the reasons why we're talking about this, so that we don't continue in certain things that we don't see ourselves inside. Obviously, this is a new month where we say we get a new thematic topic, and the thematic topic for this month actually in family issues. Today we talk about today we actually pay more attention to who side this so starts. That's the car we talk about. They say who that really we for stay with the blame. Now that in fault. This whole issue and now that for point finger pa. And the man and they make the family issue then boku, and the woman they make the family issue then boku, and the pikin they don't want to take control make the family issue then boku. Now culture they make family issue then don't boku, na society they make family issue then don't boku. So now economy don't make family issue then don't boku just because of the financial stress and all of that. Waiting you go say that the reason we make family issues then don't boku. Feel free for call on the number 088971971. Just after we go through the verse of the day and the quote of the week, you will have the opportunity to have that. So the verse of the day comes from Genesis 3 verse 7, and it says, "And the eyes of them both were opened, and they knew that they were naked. And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons." This is the first result, basically. This is the first result of man's conflict with God. The first thing is the eye open. You know, some man go feel say, "Oh, can pray, my eyes be opened." Before, it was not something to pray about. Now we pray for them because we are open to the wrong thing that we need for me. We eye then stay opened to the right things. They see what they find out is a very negative thing, by the way. They find out say they be naked, so they go for begin for cover them, which means say if you see they find out they be naked, it also they puts them at a point of shame. It means that they feel ashamed of themselves. And this is somebody we don't a woman and a man for so long. And also we get a quote of the week where they come up from Alex Haley, and it says, in every conceivable manner, the family is a link to our past. So most of the things that we go see people they challenge by not to judge them. Because at the end of the day, you get to understand that there is a link to waiting on they happen before self then come. And waiting happen in the initial stages of their life. Where might they get negative effects on them, and also you get to know say it might also affect their future. So you have to be very sensitive and cautious as to how you relate to people in situations like this. So continuing the conversation with about what we really want to talk about these family issues. Them we want to talk about whose side they come out from. We don't talk a little bit about that day, so I don't feel say there's so much of an issue there. But who that we go point finger pan? Now who that really don't cause this there? So now who that more for be blamed? The woman there, the man there, the pikin there. When I talk about all that, feel free for calling on number 088-971-971. Let yourself go able for make your contribution. So I remember that I was actually paying attention and talking a little bit about the issue of conflict and how it affects families, them, how it affect people, them. But even as I talk about conflict, I'll be also one for tap into something else quickly inside the whole conflict. But I'm going to summarize quickly on conflict and a little bit on conflict, and then we'll go to that one day. So I want us to know that when you talk about conflict might not even always come because of bad things. Sometimes conflicts come because of good things. You might not understand. Mabu can do for you. Let's say, because obviously anybody will read the story of what's her name, Adam and Eve. When you read the story of you go to see only from a very bad perspective. You see from a very bad light. Oh, this, a wrong. Oh, this. Now where the snake talk to Ram, now the snake he listen to. Okay, that's wonderful. But there's another thing that we have to put into perspective whilst we're talking about this. You see, man get the tendency for evolve, right? We as human beings, we change on a daily, which means even if you need to see them, you cells them inside your body, they change. Now they make you eat. When you eat, you food inside your belly, they help for make you cells them waiting. They transform. Some they die new one and they come, all kind of different things and they happen inside your system. So even though the same person is yesterday and they say you back and today good morning, they are not even in the same state biologically. If you check them, we is showing you something. Man is subject to change, which means that it is actually possible for a man to come to the place where the things that he agreed with are no longer agreeable. Why will that happen? Because the man they grow. Who's smarter man they sabi way from me born on one side the left. So you see? And the only reason why me could get all down now because of the introduction of written good and evil. So now they grow in the consciousness of good and evil, where they make you develop into a man where they see other things them where they see before as good, later as not so good. That make you see, I remember a very popular statement where Apostle Paul be make, he say, all things are good, but it's not all things that are beneficial. So there is a time that you might see things that were good unbeneficial. And it does not mean that you're a bad person. It simply means that you have come to a state in life that is higher than where you were. It means, I'm just like when we talk about that. I remember, I believe it was also Paul that had the experience. I believe it was in scripture where they say, come up hither. Even though the man was in heaven, he was called to come up hither. They show you say, there is always room for improvement. There is always room for growth. There is always room for development. And development speaks of one thing and one thing alone. Change. I remember saying, okay, they talk about different topics. And one of the few things that I don't they occur over and over again from people and comments them. From us small up until this moment, that this statement so they can say, change is inevitable. It's one of the most constant things in this world now waiting, not change. So even man, they get some changes the way they happen to them. And it's not a bad thing. It just means that he or she is also going through their own process of evolution. And dande not so bad thing. Dande not just the consequence of the life within they live na this world. So you no go judge them based on dande. And I not believe say the ability for somebody for say I say, but I been say, I not say again means saying a bad person. To a very large extent, it also means that that person has grown in perspective. Just like how will they come up? I remember say something and they will be talk about. But the best way for fine tune them and put her in the way we all go before understand. Now, just this other verse where I really love also, we say, you say, when I was a child, I speak as a child, I acted like a child. He said, but you know what? When I grew up, I placed away childish things. This is showing you at the end of the day that every man grows. And you know what? You feel like I say we can't to adulthood, it means saying go again. I'm sorry, that's a big lie. Every day you learn something new, you are growing because of that thing. Every day you consume something, whether it be physically, psychologically, mentally, you are growing because of it. Man grows by his experiences. He does not just grow in size. He goes also by his experiences. So at the end of the day, you get for see, say that man will be left, will be tell you, say, I will move the ends of the earth for you in a specific way. You can also change that. Hello. Okay. So we can also get that one day. So bringing that to perspective is also showing us that now, because of the introduction of good and evil, man now has to grow to the place that he needs to be rather than maintaining the place that was given to him. But in India, they try for same. Before conflicts come, before the consumption of the fruits we come to this whole good and evil thingy, there was also a room for man not to go to a place, but to function in the place. What does that mean? It means say where God be make we, not be make we from where we come to the place of power. He make we with power, in power, and he give to we power. So at the end of the day, if you see Adam was given instructions and he be able to carry out the instructions in naming the animals, tilling the ground, all of those things. He was really good at everything that God told him to do, based on the fact that he was functioning from the place of God. He was functioning from he was functioning from a perfect place, not I would say a corrupt place, or a place that he needed to go through processes to be able to express a lot. So at the end of the day, when God be say, let us make man in our image and likeness, there was an image and there was a specific likeness that he wanted us to be in, and that was his image, which meant that we would have stayed exactly in that perfect image and nature. That was the plan of God. But unfortunately, conflict came in, and then man had to grow in knowledge in order for him to be able to express the power of God. Man had to grow in wisdom, in understanding, for him to be able to express certain things in a certain way, which is the current reality of all the matter man in this world. So where to make I bring all of this? You see the word growth and evolution, what counts? So it has a way of separating people. There is a way that you and I can meet in the initial stages of our lives, that if you allow me to outgrow you for too long, we will come to the place where I see that thing when I can say unequally yoked. It feel that way. It is very tough for me to relate with myself, because you know what's going on in my mind is not what's going on in your mind. The way I'm seeing things is not the way you are seeing things. The way I am walking, facing life is not the same way you are facing life. So we are bound to consistently quarrel and have conflicts in literally everything we do, simply because there is too much difference in perspective, in language, in understanding, in priority, in goals, in ambition, so many things. So at the end of the day, all of these are the results that conflict brought, based on the fact, say, mortal man being exposed to, the fruits of good and evil. So, long story short, this has helped us to understand that, yes, there are times that you see this issue with mortal man, defend married oaths and family and all of that. There are times that it is not coming from a bad place, but it brings forth bad results. Hello?
How are you?
Yes, I believe this is the helicopter man.
Yeah, I don't know the guy. Actually, I don't know the guy, but I don't know.
I believe so the rainy season really the
Thank you very
affects.
much, Francis. Yes, talk at the helicopter man.
I said I believe so the rainy season they affects
Hello?
a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, electronics and the rains.
Yeah.
Okay. Party.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But thank you very much. You don't really espouse on this subject. And like I said, we therefore continue to talk about it from your own dimensions as well. Acting happened to Adam and Eve down serve as God for law and the change. Even in relationships, you find out say people then they unequally yoked. Either for one reason or the other. Somebody is say, "Oh, if you pray for let God give you a wife, wait and like your mama." Before they say so. So God not a give wife. Say he who finds a good wife finds a good will of favor from God. Now you get for look. But like the worst situation now we don't have now this 21st century marriage where people they know they marry now for the love of God, or where God don't love people and for it together. Married now on serial basis. Then at the worst state now will depend. So it solution to this situation.
Okay.
Because, like I said, if we miss God's initial plans for we into Satan your plan, and now that's exactly what happened at the home center today.
Yeah.
Yes, the issue of conflict and call. Regard for one another's opinions, all these things they sum together or create the cause. But if there's a bit for manage them, man and woman, marriage relationship, the marriage aspect, like I said earlier, the marriage aspect of that relationship is more expensive, more rigorous, more tough than the money that they take for put by the marriage.
Okay.
That's not the foundation that one day. That because we are one of the institutions in the and it kinds along your life. And the one way you can do that immediately now you kill them who left there. Now they can take after you.
Yeah.
So salvation don't can happen now. Since the Bible says the heart of man is greatly wicked and deceitful. Who can know it? So when the man come to know each other, talk.
Okay. Okay. Hello. Hello. I believe that was the helicopter man. I really love the fact that you're so passionate about those topics. It's wonderful to see people not just believe something, but actually act on their beliefs. Some people will go listen to this and choose not to say anything, rather than actually voice out their opinion out of the fact sometimes they're shy, or maybe they think they know enough, but or they don't value the experience them enough for they decide to have a talk but to other person and all of that. I believe that these are things that we all should talk about, and if it comes to the point that you should not call your name and talk about it, it's okay. Why? Because these are things that if you know the face and now you get for face and tomorrow, because whether you know it or not, family goes beyond blood. As long as you have a place that you stay with with somebody else, you are already in a family, which means you have to understand the dynamics of life. You have to understand how to navigate through all of these different challenges that life will throw at you. So I really love what you were talking about, the helicopter man. Another thing I also wanted to just go into a little bit is the fact that I want you to realize. I like the fact, say, where the elephant's man talk just now, talk a little bit into it and go to talk about the fact, say, the heart of man is desperately wicked. You know, say the heart of the male, you know, say the heart of the female, and not even say the heart of the pekin that yours. It say the heart of men, as in the heart of man. When we say the issue is not the father, it's not the mother, it's not the kids, it's not the grandparents, it's none of the above. It's actually the human being. It's actually the human being. That's why if you check the conflict where start up the old issue was not the one that was between man and man. It was the one that was between man and God. We can see, say, Eve watched the tick and he see and like it's been good for it. And after that day now, everything now we God not say if I do now we see he begin for extend to Adam and then continue in that fashion day from yonder go. Say we now one can take another hand. So at the end of the day, this is showing you that it's a human problem. It is not a father problem, it's not a mother problem, it's not a child problem, it's not a grandparent problem. It is a human problem. And I want to remind you that the family is made up of more than just the father and the mother. It's made up of also the kids, the other people that are in the house. I remember the time that God was talking to Abraham about his household. And he spoke about the ones that were of his blood and even the ones that came out of his money. God considered them as a part of his house or his family. What's in they show you? They show you say not just about what you born at this world. You get to think about what you think about the context of family. Also, they think about the people, the way you life don't touch, and where you life they influence and support and take care of and all of that. So, long story short, it's a human problem. The only reason why we're using Adam and Eve as the example is because that is why it started. But trust me when I tell you, every other issue a child would have with their father, every other issue a child would have with their mother, every other issue a child would have with their sister or brother, every other issue a man will have with anybody else in this world is coming from there. And simply because of this conflict and the fact that they stairs they come out, you find out that the issue is not coming based on the fact that love is absent. It is coming from the point that love is present, but opinions are different. And you know, we like for say, respect all man in opinion. That is wonderful, but to a very large extent, opinion able to bring issue between you and the people that we elect. So the question now is, how do we handle that? Now when we don't know, say, well, not to causing joku, not the issue. Now we don't know, say, what to grammar, so. We get, I say grammar gets none. Hey, this paper, that's in business in art. So you see, kind tap that host. They send you, say they make you, they appreciate what they do. All what you talk, they see side they see. All the things where is it coming from? Is it coming from that party or that mommy day? Is it coming from mom or dad? Is it coming from sister or brother? Is it coming from uncle or auntie or grandpa and granny? Is it coming from cousin or paddy? No, it is not. It is so not coming from them. It's actually coming from the nature of man. It's coming from the nature of man. So you see, the tree of good and evil signifies something where a lot of people are not paying attention to. So as much as I don't use conflict for making it far easier for world to understand, there's a word I want to introduce to you today. And that word is corruption. Corruption. You see, corruption is not the absence of good. Corruption is simply the presence of bad where good is. So no matter how much good in the place, if not 99% good and 1% bad, they are corruption. So when you say good and evil, and you eat the fruit of what you don't eat, bad and good. So what they put you in a place of waiting, corruption. It means say you always see something else. It is far easier for you to be prone to conflict because your mind is functioning in that way. Just because of the heart of man. It's not anything. You don't see, say, you and your pastor don't come up far. He love you love everything is going on well. And one green disagreement come. And you guys can't love each other enough for forgo that disagreement there and continue in love. You're like, if he love me, if I also value my opinion, if he love me, if I also value waiting I want, if I also understand not to normal they cater for, instead for cater for me. Instead of we come to the place where you say, well, yeah, I cater for her, they cater for me, but with the most important thing is really agreement. It's not whether they cater for that, it's the fact that we all two come to the place where we agree. Where disagreement lies is where you will find conflict having its most reward. So you don't want to make conflict enjoyed by your family, by your relationship with your pikin, and you know for make conflicts get I would say a standpoint for your family, whether it be your relationship with your mama, your relationship with your papa, your relationship with your paddy, your relationship with the people that you take for men, or the people that you support, we might not get the kind of opportunities then like you where you say my help and get a place for stay, or all of that. So you have to sit down and calculate. Is it men that are the issue? The answer is no. Is it that men are just wicked? The answer is no. You don't say man is wicked. You say the heart of men is desperately wicked. And what's made the heart of man go for wicked? He says out of. He say waiting. He say you passed. Man, I read them back. Make you understand why make all that thing that they talk important and how they connect. So feedback like I say somebody they try for. I go say they try for brainwash you or lie by you. He say in every conceivable manner. The family is a link to our past and a bridge to our future. So they show you say, see that past? Because it don't pass, not mean say it not get effect. You see that past? Because it don't pass, not mean say they affect somebody right now. Not mean say they bug somebody where you care about right now. So as much as you love the person, it is not enough. This is why it is always very important for me to pay a lot of attention and give a lot of effort in pushing to know and ask more questions about the people that we say love. Hello, good morning. Hello? All right, okay. You for pay more attention to the people that we say
hello.
love. Hello, good morning.
Yes, I hope so. I know they dominate the airwaves.
Please
of
feel free. I love the conversation.
Okay. I want for hold a contrary view to what you just expressed.
Okay.
That be say man really wicked or one for be wicked, but not because of his corrupt nature.
Yeah.
Because he partake of that tree. Did you say that?
That's exactly what I said. Not to the man wicked, now the heart of the man. When me say not to the man wicked, now it's full up inside the man in heart, and not to the man in fault.
No, the heart is the reality. The heart is the reality of man. Without the heart, there's no man. So if the heart is wicked, it means you are wicked from your foundation.
Well,
all right, let me switch off again. Let me switch up on other. The problem where motorman gets actually now decide for really work with the evil much more than the good. That's where the problem is. Now if you look between, in this dunya, you look between Jesus Christ, where God the Father give as his son for come and give his solution. Not too many people like him. Not too many people like him, but rather then cleave to Satan. We include religions, traditions, bad cultures, and every other thing we contravene God in divine ordinance. Many people then lack much more. So it means the choice Adam been made initially was wrong, but it can be corrected today if we choose to follow God. That's where the problem is. The challenge has always been there. We say to follow God, it's too difficult than to follow Satan. Just like we say, so if you put God in business one side, you put Satan business one side, devil business, yeah, that they full up past God in business. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
It's a full up past me. In fact, now social media, they don't pull me na Boku forum them simply because I tell them they mix up God with mammon. So when I touch religion, I'll play with it by the knowledge God don't give me, and they don't like it. So now only a few people, they applaud that to the glory of God, say, man, you are speaking the truth and in it. I say, thank God that you are telling me that, you are inspiring me into it, but I believe it is my mandate. But tell humanity, say, if you are not for God, you are for Satan. And if you did for Satan, I'll bring it to your attention, I'll bring it to your knowledge at all times. That is, the heart of man has been corrupt. That man, though the man don't corrupted, yet God don't provide a solution. At least, let us say you are corrupt. 80%, don't the 20% solution. You can use it to overcome. That's why the Bible calls we overcomers. If we choose, but people do not like to.
They're not sincere in what they do. They're not committed. They're not faithful.
Yeah.
They're not a fear God, but rather they're not dispersed, because the Bible says, devil in mission that one day he cometh to destroy. And the machinery they use, the device way they use for achieving that, the strategy way they use for manipulation, intimidation.
Okay.
People, and yet they accept and they stay in that. They believe that they are worshiping God, but they know, little do they know that they are worshiping Satan. Even when you tell them, it's hurting to them. So, given if the heart of man is wicked and but when he also demonstrates, know them by their fruit. Willingness of somebody else for change matters in this conversation. You for be willing, because you already have good and evil in you. That is to say, you are able to discover, to ascertain, able to determine, you are able to see, you are able to understand good and evil. But why don't you choose to be good, but rather choose to be evil? It's because Satan is not on this earth for nothing. And because they pay more attention to Satan and left God, they will go as bad people. And that is what is affecting with relationships. Now that they affect marriage relationships, people that let God, they let Satan pass God. Where they want picking or somebody want man, they go to juju for let marry other man marry them. They go to juju. What are you doing? You are selling your relationship to Satan before you even enter into it. And when you enter into it, what do you think should happen? Satan should be in control of it, and he will take full control of it. Now that's sending out the one for come to God, and even when they come to God, then they come to God in hypocrisy. They are not coming to God in sincerity, in truthfulness. They are not. Now, hypocrites no more. I always connect this to even people who go to church, because those who go to church, those who are Christians, should be solution givers, should be people that will enjoy the divine solution of God.
Okay.
But then they with God, then they also go back to Satan.
Okay.
Then they listen to people the way they can't tell their lies. We go appease them rather than you they tell them truth. Even at church, if you tell truth, some truth the way they tell in church, as said to God, even the partner, the vexation they start with the pastor. Now they begin to vex by saying a deviant. They begin to see you as a deviant. People don't like the truth, and when you hate truth, you are hating God. Now this doing this way you hate the truth. Now God is hate infinity. There's no idle ground there. And when you look at the world not let God. The world hates God. Adam and Eve, the situation they don't do yes, the impact they on we. Like you said, you cannot ignore the past to say it is ineffective. What has happened in the past can affect you in your present time, future as well. But if you stand firm against it, the Bible says we are more than conquerors.
Yeah.
We received the reward for a battle we did not fight. God fought it for us by sending us His Son Jesus Christ. It is your commitment to Jesus Christ. It is your love for Jesus Christ, your belief in Jesus Christ, and your determination to follow Him at all costs is what helps you. It will not make you a perfect person, but it can help you much more than Satan can. This is where we have problems. Because if God will not say, Satan, God no wants to let anybody win in kingdom. I can tell you, I say, God not tell nobody say they go heaven. Now, wrong teachings, any pastor they teach on that ground day. There's a kingdom there for us, whether the kingdom of heaven or the kingdom of God or the holy city or the new Jerusalem or the new earth. That kingdom was created in heaven. That's the reason why the heaven is attached to that kingdom, the kingdom of heaven. And we also have heaven, E-A-V-E-N in the Bible, and we have the kingdom of heaven in the Bible. So when people then look at that and just say, hey, but now heaven will get forgotten. No, God did not promise anybody heaven. Go to Revelation 21. It gives you a detailed explanation of which I did say here. That kingdom they get for come to earth. So when Jesus Christ say, I'm going to my Father, for in my Father's mansions, if it were not, I would have told you. I go there to prepare you a place. That place the way he talked about, not to heaven, or not the kingdom of heaven. And inside there, Jesus Christ said, He said, and I will take you to myself so that where I am there, you will be also. And that kingdom they get for come on earth here. Now you will get for day with God. And say, and He will be our Father and we will be his children forever. So that kingdom we talk about, the new earth, is going to come here. But we find out, say, even the Bible is being erroneously taught by a lot of people. We not get no business for actually become pastors or men or women of God. They are only becoming men and women of God because of which they go benefit. The money we don't go get. The fame we don't go get. Now, it make everybody don't take as business. Now, only a few people actually dedicated themselves to that thing.
There are fivefold ministry gifts: pastor, teacher, apostle, and evangelist.
Okay.
Each Christian supposed to work with any of these things. But they find out, say, people, the church where I've been there, they want to make me pastor. I discovered that I'm not a pastor. I rejected it, despite the situation where I've been there in. And the encouragement where they come with. They say, we'll go buy a place for you. We go to send food for you every month. We go to send pocket money. I said, no, whether you are giving me the whole world, I'm not a pastor and I'm not going anywhere. I'm an evangelist. But a lot of people went there and they never continued with it. They lost their grounds and they returned back because they were not fit for the task.
Okay.
So if we are talking in relation to marriage, the solution will only be we come back to God.
Yeah.
And we know the Bible said, they that know their God shall be strong and do great exploits. It's not just God in quote. It's not just God in the generic term. God, there are so many gods. I tell people, I say there are so many idol gods. And some people are pursuing these idol gods in place of the God Almighty. So people indeed, that is what has evolved what you call religion. Religion is not a man maker. Christianity is not one. Not only Christianity that is not a religion.
Daddy.
Because we know about Christianity, we know about the kingdom.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, Daddy. So I really like your passion behind this. I want to say this month's done. Now different aspects of the same topic here, so we get for the talk box because say when it comes to family issue, the aspects them boku. Unfortunately, no more now. We don't come dangerously close to the end of the program. And like 3 minutes left for me the program close. So I don't say they on your feet right now. So like I will advise definitely now for keep small for we tomorrow. And if we have, I will therefore invite you as guests inside this month, if that will go okay with you.
All right. That will be okay with me. We are all fighting to make ourselves.
Okay, sir. That will be very wonderful. But still that Sunday, I really want to say thank you. We don't learn a lot because most of it they talk, so being honest, someone will get mine for talk butter. But we thank God, say at least people that they bring down at the table, maybe they read and talk their more they know saying at this time they happy at the salon. But at this time now I really get for like draw the curtains down. We get like now 2 more minutes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Only that I think I not become a burden.
No, you not going to ever become a burden, sir. You're always welcome. Thank you so much for calling.
All right.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome, brother. God bless. Let God take this out to the lives of people and transform them.
Amen.
We all.
Amen. Yeah. Well, fumble them, I believe, say, Yasu could be the best side for me. I just cut everything to a close because I really do have a lot more to say. But of course, Daddy don't talk a lot as well. The helicopter man, joke, he go up the sky, bring all things. Some of the things that way I be the hang as bands. They don't knock there. And these are very important things to talk about. So no worry. Just in case you said you listen, you enjoy the conversation like the helicopter man and me. I asked for me, say this is literally how the conversation is going to be throughout this month. Of course, we'll get for the guests in the studio. We're going to come deliberate on these very important topics like marriage counselors, life coaches, people that we don't think are married for quite a while and all of that. So don't worry, we are actually going to have a wonderful and beneficial moment throughout this month. But to that end down for me, you stay tuned to Radio Fry 97.1 FM. Me, your name is Lawrence Head. I want to say thank you, tata, and bye-bye.
It's a new year, and your favorite show is back again with a bang. Say hello to Radio Fry's mid-morning show, The Brunch, from Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. till 12 midday on 97.1 FM, live on our Facebook page, Radio